Hello, everyone. Welcome to Wayne County Now. It is Monday evening, May 20th, 2024. I'm Dustin Fuller with you. A reminder, these and other stories are available by visiting us at our website, mywaynecountynow.com. Taking a look at news this evening, we are under a slight risk of severe weather heading into Wednesday evening. The Storm Prediction Center in Oklahoma has put us under that. According to Weather Service officials, severe thunderstorms posing a risk for our area, bring the biggest threat of damaging winds and large hail from Texas into the Ohio Valley on Wednesday. While officials say winds and hail are the main threats, tornadoes cannot be ruled out. Keep tuned to Wayne County Now. We'll keep you up to date over the next few days on the severe weather threat. Both Fairfield Public Schools and FCHS boards are scheduled to meet this evening. Fairfield Public School Board will meet at 6 in the boardroom at Center Street School. A public hearing is set for 6 this evening in regards to the amended fiscal year budget for the school year. During the regular session, school officials will hear from the superintendent and the principal on their reports, as well as look to approve the consent agenda, a food service provider contract, and updates to the press policy. Following an executive session, the board will make decisions on personnel matters. The FCHS board will be meeting at 6 as well. That's in the study hall at FCHS. The board will hear an update on renovations in the East Gymnasium as part of the superintendent and principal's report. The board will also look to approve board policies, the fiscal year 25 student handbook, and select a delegate for the joint annual conference. Following a closed session, the board will work through several personnel matters and potentially naming the floor in the East Gymnasium. Both meetings this evening are open to the public. With Memorial Day a week away, service announcements have started to come in for this year's Memorial Day services. Fairfield's Memorial Day service is set for Monday, May 27th at 11 a.m. in the Veterans section of Maple Hill Cemetery. We will be streaming that for you live on Wayne County Now on our Facebook page. The speaker this year will be U.S. Army veteran Dave Land, who will also serve as MC for the program. The national anthem will be sung by Elizabeth Gonzalez. A wreath will be placed at the grave of the unknown service person by the commander of VFW Post 4535, Dick Pierce, and the commander of the American Legion Post 176, Tom Seaman. A 21-gun salute will be given by the Military Honor Guard, and the playing of taps will be administered by Doug Aman. There will be a limited bleacher seating availability. You're invited to bring lawn chairs if you are attending. In Wayne City, Thomason Cemetery will host their 49th annual Memorial Day service. That will come up on Memorial Day 2 in the afternoon. We will try to stream that live. Depending on service issues, we may record it and load it up on Wayne County Now's Facebook and YouTube channels. The welcome will be given by Sharon White, with the prayer being given by Gary Klein. The Pledge of Allegiance will be led by the Wayne City Boy Scouts. The Star Spangled Banner will be sung by Jennifer Klein. The reading of veterans buried in Thomason Cemetery during the past year will be presented by Chris Draper. The Memorial Day speaker will be Lamar Choate. The closing ceremony will be from the American Legion Post 176 and VFW Post 4535 and will include placing of a memorial wreath at the Veterans Monument with the Color Guard Firing Squad presenting a 21-gun salute, followed by the playing of taps. The public is invited to attend. The city of Fairfield finished the last fiscal year in black. Overall, the city had a net income of $462,054. Last year, the city lost in the neighborhood of $24,000. In April, the city took in $1.6 million while spending $1.33 million. For the year, the city took in just over $19 million. Cash flow is down for the year. However, that is because a pair of CDs were opened by city officials totaling $1,030,860. The city received $12,825 in gaming income for the month of April and $138,415 in sales tax revenue. For the year, the city took in $143,251 in gaming revenue and $1.65 million in sales tax revenue. Fairfield City Band information was released last week in a post the Fairfield Community High School Department shared. It states that practice will start May 28th with the first performance on May 30th. The dress code for the band is khaki pants or shorts, and a black polo or button-down shirt. Call time for the performance will be 6:30 on the courthouse lawn on the 30th to set up chairs. Band officials ask that you bring your own stand. We have a list of practices and performances with this story at mywaynecountynow.com. Frontier Community College has announced that they will be offering 17 kids summer classes for the summer. Classes begin at the end of the month and run through mid-July. Trevin Milner, Marketing and Public Information Coordinator with Frontier Community College, says Frontier's kids camps help keep kids engaged and entertained while providing many of them their first look at FCC's campus. We have a list of those camps with this story at mywaynecountynow.com. The Fairfield Public Library is continuing to sign up those who are interested in their summer reading program. The summer reading program runs now through July 5th. The final day to register is June 1st. The program is free and geared toward those in 1st through 8th grades. Library officials say that there will be prizes for those who meet reading goals. At the end of the program, there will be a special summer reading skate party at Skateland Roller Sport on July 5th from 10 a.m. until 12 noon. All registered readers are allowed to participate in the free skate. For more information on the summer reading program at Fairfield Public Library, you can call 618-842-4516. With summertime coming, that means kids will be home more, and that also means higher expenses for groceries at home. And for some, that may put some families on the verge of food insecurity. A new group is working to help with that issue by providing food for lunch for kids. The program is called Feeding Kids of Wayne County. The program has options based on your location. In Fairfield, daily sack lunches will be available for pickup at Manor of the Woodlands, Lakeside Park, and at Jesus Name Pentecostal Church, Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. until 11:30 a.m. In Sisney, those in need may pick up groceries on Mondays between 11 and 11:30 at Sisney Park, and at Wayne City between 11 and 11:30 at Wayne City Park. There will be a distribution for groceries Mondays in Jeff at Jeff Grade School from 11 until 11:30 on the building's west side. This is the first year for the program. Program starts May 27th and runs through August the 5th, and is for those ages 2 through 18. For more information, you can contact Mindy Odie at 618-599-6864. 3 men were arrested over the weekend by various agencies. Friday at 7:12 a.m., deputies booked 20-year-old Ricky G. Embry into the Wayne County Jail. Embry was arrested by Illinois State Police on a failure to appear warrant out of Hamilton County for speeding 26 to 34 miles per hour over the speed limit. He was booked into the Wayne County Jail and transported to Hamilton County to face the charge. On Saturday at 8:40 a.m., Wayne County Sheriff's deputies arrested 44-year-old Randall Cottrell. Cottrell was taken into custody on account of criminal trespass to real property, residential burglary, and possession of methamphetamine. He was booked into the Wayne County Jail. On Sunday at 9:18 p.m., Fairfield police arrested 37-year-old Kenneth R. Newman on a petition to revoke warrant out of Clay County. According to the warrant, Newman's petition to revoke was issued on February 23rd. The warrant involves an incident where Newman was charged with DUI, driving on a suspended license, illegal transportation of alcohol, failure to use a safety belt, and failure to use a turn signal. He was booked to the Wayne County Jail and transported to Clay County to face the warrant. Wayne County Sheriff's officials have released an accident report from earlier in the month. On May 6th at 4:30 a.m., Wayne County Sheriff's officials were called to an accident on County Road 1400 East near County Road 1050 North in Lamar Township. A 2004 Ford F-150 was found abandoned off of the roadway in a creek. The owner of the vehicle, Danny Brockett, told authorities that he did not know who took the vehicle. It was noted in the report that Brockett did not want the theft investigated. The vehicle sustained over $1,500 of damage and was towed away from the scene. In Wayne City tomorrow, you may see a ton of motorcycles coming through town. Run for the Wall is an organized cross-country motorcycle ride to honor veterans, their families, and friends, and to raise awareness of those who are still missing, such as prisoners of war or those who are missing in action. The run was started in 1989 by James Gregory and Bill Evans, a pair of Vietnam veterans who traveled across the heartland of America on motorcycles. It'll be the 7th day out of a 10-day motorcycle ride that started in Ontario, California on May the 15th and will end on Saturday in Washington, D.C. The ride will come through on Illinois Highway 15 in Wayne City, take Illinois 242 to Interstate 64, and then Interstate 64 from Wayne County into Indiana. The group will depart from Mount Vernon Airport around 12:45 p.m. and is expected to reach Wayne City around 1 p.m. Community is invited to line up along the route on Tuesday as the rally comes through town. The Sisseton High School Honor Roll for the fourth quarter was released Monday afternoon. A total of 92 students were on the list for either high honors, or honorable mention. We have a list of the students honored for the quarter with this story at mywaynecountynow.com. This is Wayne County Now. We'll take a look at the weather forecast in just a moment.
Ready to purchase the home of your dreams? People's National Bank is here to help you reach that dream. People's National Bank makes it easy to apply for a home loan online at peoplesnationalbank.com. With a wide variety of mortgage loan products, we have the right loan for you, whatever your needs are. Hi, this is Sarah Zonders, mortgage lender with People's National Bank in Fairfield. Give me a call or apply online today to get started. People's National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
When you need concrete or masonry work, New Gen Concrete is your go-to in Wayne County and the surrounding area. They can help you finish that concrete project with anything from flat work, stairs and stem walls to decorative stamping and masonry resurfacing. New Gen Concrete, set in stone on Williamson Drive in Fairfield. Call 618-516-5002 or email them at newgenconcretellc@yahoo.com to get on the schedule today.
When Justin, a local volunteer firefighter, needs one of the department's trucks serviced, he calls Cam, whose repair company keeps everything rolling. In turn, Justin helps keep Cam and all of the community safe. Together, they support each other. And Wayne White Electric Cooperative supports them and every member with safe and reliable power. It's why REMCs exist. And together, it all works.
And now back to Wayne County Now. It is currently 5:30. If you're watching live on our Facebook, we're running a little early tonight just because trying to get everything up before meetings this evening. Taking a look at the weather forecast, it's a beautiful day today in the Wayne County area. If you've not been outside, you are totally missing out. Above average temperatures, as many areas have reached 90 in our area. However, midweek, showers, thunderstorms return to the forecast beginning tomorrow night and Wednesday. Heavy rain, showers, thunderstorms. Some could be strong to severe in our area come Wednesday. In fact, if anything does break severe weather-wise, we will have severe weather coverage for you Wednesday evening on Wayne County Now Facebook and YouTube channels. Taking a look at your forecast tonight. Calling for partly cloudy skies. We're going to expect lows around 67. Sunshine for your Thursday, or Tuesday, it's Tuesday tomorrow. Sunshine, warm, high of 91. If you got a pool, you might want to go take a dip in it. Now, I will tell you, Fairfield City Pool is not open yet. However, I will tell you the water is in the pool. Took a picture of it on our Facebook page earlier this morning. It's a matter of time before time to go take a swim at the pool at Fairfield City Park. Over at Leo French Park, that is. For Tuesday evening, 50% chance of showers, thunderstorms in the forecast. Mainly late, increasing clouds, low 70. Showers, thunderstorms, 70% chance on Wednesday. Some could be strong to severe. High of 83. Wednesday evening, showers, thunderstorms in the forecast, 64 the low. Not as warm on Thursday. Showers, thunderstorms possible, 78 the high. Looking at the forecast heading for the weekend, showers and thunderstorms in the forecast every day for the weekend. Highs in the low to mid 80s, lows in the lower to middle 60s. As it is right now 5:32 at Wayne County Now. We'll take a look at obituaries in just a moment. Our look at obituaries presented by Everlasting Florals, 900 West Delaware Street in Fairfield, and by the Johnson Devon Funeral Home, located at 106 Northeast 4th Street in Fairfield. If you're looking for supplies for memorial decorations or a memorial piece, look no further than Everlasting Florals, formerly Leg Manufacturing, at 900 West Delaware in Fairfield. Owners Chad and Melissa Musgrave offer a full line of wholesale and retail floral supplies, silk flowers for every season, and even manufacture a variety of items in-house, from wire and aluminum saddles to cemetery can holders, shepherd's hooks, and flag holders. Everlasting Florals, making the world more colorful, one stem at a time.
The loss of a loved one can leave you with a lot of unanswered questions, feelings of stress and anxiety, and grief. The experienced funeral directors at Johnson & Vaughn Funeral Home in Fairfield can help guide you through all aspects of the funeral process to provide you with a beautiful, lasting tribute to your loved one. Call them at 618-842-6006. The Johnson & Vaughn Funeral Home, 106 Northeast 4th Street in Fairfield, serving the Wayne County area with compassion, dignity, and respect.
Time now for local and area obituaries on Wayne County Now. A reminder, you can check obituaries anytime by going to our website at mywaynecountynow.com. 90-year-old Marjorie Louise Bassett Wood passed away on May 16th at Wabash Senior Living and Rehabilitation Center in Carmi. She was born to Lyman and Caroline Steffel Bassett in Albion on June 9th of 1933 and married Edward Ted Wood on April 27th of 1956. She worked for Edwards County Schools and retired from there. After retiring, she enjoyed volunteering for many organizations, including the Red Cross blood drives and being a pink lady at Fairfield Memorial Hospital. She also enjoyed singing, quilting, and traveling with many local groups. Marjorie was a member of the Fairfield Church of Christ at her time of death. She's survived by a daughter, Cheryl, and husband Lonnie Dunn of Fairfield, daughter-in-law Lisa Wood of Lincoln, Illinois, grandchild Micah and wife Regina Dunn, Mary Wood, Julie, and husband Chris Asseltine, as well as Allison Wood, Lauren Franklin, and Gracie Wood. Great-grandchildren include Austin Dunn, Jacob Weeks, Abigail Franklin, Emily and Corrine Asseltine, Thomas and Michael McCauley, a brother Steve, and wife Linda Bassett of Florida, and a sister-in-law Sandra Seitz Bassett of Colorado. Marjorie was preceded in death by her parents, husband Ted, a son Robert Lee Wood, a great-granddaughter Ava Weeks, and a brother Ed Bassett, as well as a sister Rob Lee Kent. Funeral services for Marjorie Wood will be at 11 a.m. on Saturday at Johnson & Vaughn Funeral Home in Fairfield. Interment will follow at Graceland Cemetery in Albion. Visitation will be held from 9 a.m. until service time Saturday at the Johnson & Vaughn Funeral Home. Jody Davis, the preacher at Fairfield Church of Christ, will be officiating the service. In lieu of flowers, donations may be made to Wabash Senior Living and Rehabilitation activities or Hospice of Southern Illinois, and they will be accepted at the Johnson & Vaughn Funeral Home in Fairfield. 83-year-old Robert Bob Lee Garner of Wayne City passed away on Saturday, May 18th at his home with his family by his side. He was born on January 7th of 1941 in Wayne City to Faye and Leona Mayberry Garner. Bob was united in marriage to Gloria Lopez Garner on March 22nd of 1963, and they shared 61 wedding anniversaries together. Bob worked for Coatings Applications and Waterproofing Company from 1967 to 2006, retiring at the age of 65. Bob loved fishing, gardening, and spending time with his wife and family. Those that knew him would remember him for his love for giving out nicknames and the crazy phrases and sayings he would come up with. Bob was survived by his wife Gloria of Wayne City, 3 children Tony Garner of Mount Vernon, Carrie and wife Susan Garner of Edwardsville, and Carla and husband Clayton Withrow of Wayne City. A bonus daughter Robin and husband Gary Nichols of Carmi, a sister Sibby and husband Randy Isle of Minerva, Ohio, 7 grandchildren, including Sawyer and wife Amber Nichols, Casey Withrow and significant other Ryan Kirkpatrick, Haley and husband Brent Edwards, Ethan Garner, Connor and wife Rachel Withrow, Mason Garner and significant other Erica Marlowe, and Mallory and husband Nick Hendricks. Great-grandchildren Peyton Reitnauer, as well as Cameron Sneed, Charlotte Kirkpatrick, Truitt, and Barrett Edwards, Walker Hendricks, and Cade Withrow, as well as 2 more great-grandchildren on the way, along with several nieces and nephews. Bob was preceded to death by his parents and 4 siblings, Cecil Gardner, Janine Jordan, Carlene Brown, and Benny Garner. Also nephews Billy Ray Gardner, Tony Johnston, and Tim Garner. Funeral services for Robert Bob Lee Garner will be at 10 a.m. on Wednesday at the Young Funeral Home in Wayne City, with Mother Rob Greenwald officiating. Visitation will be from 5 until 8 p.m. Tuesday evening at Young Funeral Home, with interment to follow at Thomason Cemetery in Wayne City. In lieu of flowers, memorial donations may be made to SSM Health at Home Hospice Foundation for the hospice program on the memo line. Donations may be accepted at Young Funeral Home. Online condolences, memories, and words of encouragement may be shared at youngfuneralhomellc.com. 97-year-old Robert N. Bob Simpson of Fairfield passed away 4:25 p.m. on Thursday, May 16th at Fairfield Memorial Hospital Skilled Care Unit. He was born August 10th of 1926 in Wayne County, the 9th of 12 children born to Miles and Lulu Wright Simpson. Bob married the love of his life, Maxine Maddox Simpson, on April 21st of 1957 at Richland Church on a beautiful Easter Sunday. He was a veteran of the U.S. Army, serving from 1953 to 1955. After his return from the Army, he began working in the U.S. Postal Service as a postal clerk, first in St. Louis and then in Fairfield. He retired after 32 years of service. Bob loved working outside in his yard and his flower and vegetable gardens. He won Fairfield's Yard of the Month several times. He and Maxine loved to quilt together. They made quite a few quilts before she passed in 2003. After her passing, Bob continued quilting, making his children and grandchildren beautiful quilts. Survivors include 5 sons, Kevin and wife Cynthia Simpson of Fairfield, Brian and wife Kimberly Simpson of Camp Point, Illinois, John and wife Teresa Simpson, and Lindy and wife Debbie Simpson, also of Fairfield, and Chris and wife Michelle Simpson of Olney. 2 daughters, Lisa and husband Clay Simpson of Fairfield, and Leanne and husband Jim Alberta of Cunningham, Tennessee. 17 grandchildren, 11 great-grandchildren, a brother Willard Bill Simpson of Franklin Grove, Illinois, 2 sisters-in-law, Marjorie Simpson of Fairfield and Cynthia Talbert of Johnsonville, along with several nieces and nephews. He was preceded to death by his parents, his wife Maxine, 3 sisters, Ruby Vanway, Mary Rose Johnson, and Anna Lou Taylor, plus 7 brothers, Bert, Harold, Charles, Orion, also known as Pug, Vern, Lindy, and Elias Simpson. Funeral services for Bob Simpson will be at 1 p.m. tomorrow at Johnson Devon Funeral Home in Fairfield. Burial will be in Richland Cemetery. Visitation will be from 11 a.m. until service time at the funeral home. Memorial donations may be made to the Fairfield Memorial Hospital Foundation for a special project for the Skilled Care Unit. Donations will also be accepted at Johnson Devon Funeral Home. Johnson Devon Funeral Home in Fairfield, assisting the family with arrangements. 74-year-old Charles Ray Chuck Barnett of Wayne City passed away at 6:27 p.m. on Sunday, May the 12th, at his home. He was born October 6th of 1949 in Mount Vernon to Berlin and Juanita Harrison Barnett. He had worked for the Village of Wayne City for 18 years. Chuck had previously served on the Wayne City Fire and Ambulance Services as well as the Wayne County Board. He was a member of the Wayne City Baptist Church and had been a Mason for 47 years. Chuck is survived by his daughters Selena and husband Chad Harrell of Crossville, and Chandra and husband Robbie Drew of Blueford. Daughter-in-law Amy Barnett of McLeansboro. 5 grandchildren, Austin Barnett, Ashton and husband Austin Dillman, Sarah Harrell, Charlie Barnett, and Rayleigh Barnett. Great-grandchild Griffin Dillman, brother Brent Barnett of San Jose, California, and sister Rita and husband John Bodum of Centralia. He was preceded in death by his parents, wife Treva Barnett, and son Alan Barnett. Chuck will be cremated, and the family will be hosting a memorial visitation from 5 until 6 p.m. on Friday at the Archie Sanders Memorial Chapel in Wayne City. A graveside service will follow in Thomason Cemetery. Johnson Devon Funeral Home of Fairfield is assisting the family with arrangements. Full obituaries, including survivors, at mywaynecountynow.com. While we have a moment, let's go ahead and take a look at the community calendar presented by Carnaby Square, downtown Fairfield, Southern Illinois' fashion leader. Fairfield City Fire Department and Marshall are putting on a pork burger and pork chop sandwich sale at the FNB parking lot on Saturday, June 1st from 11 a.m. until they are sold out of both pork burgers and pork chops. All proceeds will go towards the recently purchased Children's Fire Safety House for repairs. The safety house will be brought to area schools to help teach children on what to do if there was a fire to ever occur in their home. You're invited to bring your family on the 1st. Let the kids take a tour of the safety house and get pictures taken with Marshall and the fire truck. If you have a community calendar out, you can submit it to us. News at mywaynecountynow.com. You can submit a entry by sending us a message on Facebook, or you can go to the Community Calendar Submission tab at mywaynecountynow.com. Sports coming up next. This is Wayne County Now.
Dive into summer with the latest styles at Carnaby Square in downtown Fairfield. From top to bottom, Carnaby Square has everything you need to embrace the season in style with brands like Charlie B, Multiples, Jess & Jane, Lucky Bird, and Tribal in sizes from small to extra, extra large. Plus, Carnaby Square carries the largest selection of Brighton purses, jewelry, and accessories around. Carnaby Square, the fashion leader in Southern Illinois, located at 115 East Main Street in Fairfield, making you look great since 1980.
Whatever your project might be, Gibbs Excavating and Land Management, LLC has the right tool and the expertise to get the job done right. The crew at Gibbs Excavating and Land Management can handle any job from stump grinding or forestry mulching, driveway repair, concrete demo and rock work to dirt and auger work, trenching, and even garden tilling. Call us 618-516-1462 or email Austin at austingibbs70@yahoo.com to schedule your free estimate today.
Time now for a look at sports on Wayne County Now. We're going to start off with Major League Baseball action on the docket tonight. And action on right now as we speak. Cleveland on top of the New York Mets 2-0. Atlanta is on top of San Diego in Game 2 of their doubleheader 1-0. In the middle of the first, Milwaukee and Miami are scoreless. Also top first, Minnesota and Washington scoreless. In other games tonight, Boston is at Tampa Bay. Seattle is at the New York Yankees. Detroit is at Kansas City. Baltimore is at St. Louis. You can catch the Orioles-Cardinals game on 105.9 FM WOKZ this evening. The LA Angels are in Houston to take on the Astros. Arizona faces the LA Dodgers. In finals from earlier today, it was Toronto over the Chicago White Sox 9-3 and San Diego over the Atlanta Braves. That final score was 6-5. In the NHL, Game 7 of the Stanley Cup West Series between Edmonton and Vancouver is set for tonight. That is a 8 o'clock Central Time puck drop this evening. Again, that series tied at 3. In the WNBA this evening, really not too much to talk about. Couple games for you. Connecticut is at Indiana to take on the Fever. Connecticut 2-0 on the season. The Fever 0-3. That is a top-of-the-hour tip. And also tipping at the top of the hour, Seattle is at New York. For the latest local news, weather, and sports anytime, visit us on our website, mywaynecountynow.com. We'll have another dose of local news tomorrow morning around 6 a.m. with the Wayne County Now News Podcast. And we'll have updates throughout the night as things come out on mywaynecountynow.com. Have a good rest of your Monday.